What really drives us? What pushes us to wake up every morning and do what we do? These questions, seemingly simple, have puzzled philosophers, psychologists, and thinkers alike for centuries. What exactly is the force that propels us forward, shaping our actions, our decisions, and ultimately, our lives? Traditionally, theories of motivation have revolved around a carrot-and-stick approach. Rewards and punishments acting as the primary drivers of our actions. The promise of a reward, be it a paycheck, a promotion, or recognition, was thought to be the fuel for our endeavors. Likewise, the fear of punishment, whether it's job loss, disapproval, or failure, was believed to keep us in line. But is this the full picture? Does this reward and punishment paradigm truly encapsulate the complexities of human motivation? Or are we missing something? A deeper, more profound aspect of what truly drives us. Enter Drive, a groundbreaking perspective on motivation by Daniel H. Pink. In this revolutionary work, Pink challenges the traditional theories of motivation, proposing a different, more nuanced understanding of what makes us tick. He suggests that while rewards and punishments do play a role, they aren't the whole story. There's something else, something deeper that powers our actions. Pink introduces us to the concept of intrinsic motivation, a force that comes from within, independent of external rewards or punishments. It's the innate desire to learn, to create, to challenge ourselves, and to make a difference. It's what pushes us to go beyond the confines of traditional reward systems, to seek out challenges, and to strive for something greater. This is the driving force Pink explores in Drive. It's a journey into the heart of motivation, revealing surprising insights about what truly moves us. It's a paradigm shift, a departure from the conventional wisdom of motivation, and a step towards a more authentic understanding of our actions and their driving forces. So, are you ready to rethink what you know about motivation? Are you prepared to delve into the depths of human drive and explore the surprising truth about what motivates us? If so, buckle up. Let's dive into the surprising truth about what motivates us. Imagine a world where we do things not because we have to, but because we want to. This world is not as far-fetched as it might seem. It's a world driven by what Daniel H. Pink refers to as intrinsic motivation in his enlightening book, Drive, the surprising truth about what motivates us. Intrinsic motivation is the self-generated drive that propels us to act out of sheer enjoyment or interest in the task at hand. It's not about the promise of a gold star or a carrot on a stick. It's about the genuine desire to explore, learn, and challenge ourselves. It's about the satisfaction derived from the process itself rather than the end result. Let's paint a picture with an example from the book. Think about a child engrossed in a drawing. The child isn't thinking about a reward at the end of the activity. They're absorbed in the joy of creation, the thrill of choosing colors, the delight of seeing an idea take shape on paper. This is intrinsic motivation in action. Another profound example from Pink's book is that of artists and scientists. These individuals often dive deep into their work, driven by an internal desire to make a discovery or create something meaningful. They're not primarily motivated by the prospect of fame or fortune, but by the sheer joy of the journey, the fulfillment of curiosity, and the gratification of contributing to their field. So, what makes intrinsic motivation so potent? Intrinsic motivation taps into our deepest human needs, the need for autonomy, the need for mastery, and the need for purpose. When these needs are met, we feel motivated, fulfilled, and engaged. We're more creative, productive, and resilient, and we're more likely to persevere in the face of challenges. Intrinsic motivation, therefore, is not merely a nice-to-have. It's a fundamental element in our pursuit of happiness and success. It's the invisible force that propels us forward, that makes us eager to rise every morning, that makes us passionate about what we do. Intrinsic motivation, it turns out, is a key to unlocking our full potential. Who doesn't want to be the captain of their own ship? The notion of autonomy, the desire to direct our own lives, is a powerful concept. It's a cornerstone of our motivation, and it's deeply rooted in our very human nature. Let's delve into the concept of autonomy. Picture this. You're at the helm of a ship, navigating through the vast open sea. That's autonomy. It's having the freedom to chart your own course, to make decisions that define your path. It's about being self-directed and taking charge of your journey. It represents your independence, your ability to act on your own accord without external coercion or control. Now, why is autonomy so pivotal to our motivation? Well, it's simple. Autonomy fuels our sense of responsibility and ownership. When we are autonomous, we are more invested in the outcome of our actions because they are a direct reflection of our own choices. It boosts our self-confidence, our self-esteem, and our sense of self-worth. In his book, Drive, Daniel Pink shares compelling examples illustrating the power of autonomy. He talks about innovative companies that have harnessed the power of autonomy to drive productivity and creativity among their employees. These companies have realized that when people are given the liberty to work on what they want, when they want, and how they want, they are not only happier but also more productive and innovative. Autonomy doesn't mean working in isolation or without guidelines. It means having the freedom within a certain framework to make decisions that affect our lives. It's about having a say in the what, when, and how of our work. The desire for autonomy is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's a fundamental part of who we are as individuals. It's what drives us to grow, to learn, to create, and to contribute. It's what enables us to be self-determined and to live our lives authentically. So the next time you find yourself at a crossroads, remember, you are the captain of your ship. Your autonomy is your power. Harness it wisely and steer your ship towards your desired destination. Autonomy isn't just a desire, it's a deep-seated need in all of us. We all have an inner craftsman, yearning to perfect our skills. This is the essence of mastery, a pivotal component of intrinsic motivation. Imagine a painter, bent over a canvas, meticulously crafting each stroke, or a musician, fingers flying over the keys of a piano, intent on hitting every note just right. They're not solely driven by fame or fortune, but by a deep-seated desire to improve, to excel, to master their craft. This drive for mastery is not confined to the arts. It permeates every sphere of life. In the realm of work, it could be an engineer striving to design more efficient systems. In the world of sports, it could be a runner, constantly pushing their limits to shave seconds off their personal best. According to Daniel H. Pink, author of Drive, The Surprising Truth About What Motivates Us, this urge for mastery is an intrinsic motivation. It's not about external rewards or recognition. It's about the satisfaction derived from the process of progression, from the journey of getting better, bit by bit, day by day. Pink shares an enlightening example of this in his book. He talks about the software developers who contribute to open-source projects. They spend countless hours writing and refining code, not for money or fame, but for the sheer joy of creating something useful, something better. They're driven by the challenge of the task, by the thrill of problem-solving, by the pleasure of making a contribution. Mastery, Pink argues, is a mindset. It's about seeing your abilities not as finite but as infinitely improvable. It's about embracing the fact that progress is often slow and filled with setbacks, yet choosing to persevere, to keep learning, to keep improving. In the pursuit of mastery, the journey is as important, if not more so, than the destination. It's about falling in love with the process, with the grind, with the endless cycle of trial, error, and incremental improvement. Mastery isn't just about power or prestige, it's about progress and personal growth. It's about the fulfillment that comes from knowing you're getting better at something that truly matters to you. Ever wondered why some people dedicate their lives to causes bigger than themselves? This question brings us to the concept of purpose, the third pillar of intrinsic motivation, as outlined in Daniel Pink's book, Drive. Purpose is the deep-seated aspiration to contribute to something greater than ourselves. It's the feeling that our actions matter, that they're contributing to a cause or a vision that extends beyond the confines of our personal lives. It's the belief that our efforts can have a broader, positive impact on the world. The beauty of purpose is that it doesn't necessarily have to be grand or world-changing. It's not just about starting a non-profit or tackling global issues. Purpose can be found in quieter, more personal ways as well. For instance, a teacher might find purpose in the knowledge that they're shaping the minds of the future. A software developer might find purpose in creating tools that make people's lives easier. In his book, Pink refers to studies showing that purpose-driven people are more likely to be satisfied with their lives and jobs. They're also more likely to be resilient in the face of adversity. In other words, purpose doesn't just make us feel good, it also fosters resilience and satisfaction. We can cultivate purpose by aligning our actions with our values and beliefs. It's about asking ourselves, how can my skills and talents contribute to something that matters to me? How can I make a positive difference? When we're driven by purpose, our work becomes more than just a means to an end. It becomes a mission. We're not just working for a paycheck or a promotion, we're working to contribute to something that we believe in. We're working to make a difference. And that, in a nutshell, is the power of purpose. It's a profound motivator, one that can fuel our passion, drive our actions, and give our lives a sense of meaning and direction. When our actions have purpose, they become more than mere tasks. They become a mission. So, what really motivates us? A question that seems simple, yet its answer holds the power to transform our understanding of human behavior. In the quest for this answer, we've taken a deep dive into the insights offered by Daniel H. Pink in his groundbreaking book, Drive: The Surprising Truth About What Motivates Us. In the course of our journey, we've unraveled the concept of intrinsic motivation, the driving force that comes from within us, not imposed or influenced by external factors. It's the joy of doing something because it's personally rewarding, and not for a reward. This internal drive is what propels us forward, fuels our creativity, and leads us to achieve the extraordinary. Then we explored the concept of autonomy, our inherent desire to be the directors of our own lives. Autonomy isn't about going it alone, but about having control over what we do and how we do it. When we have the freedom to shape our world, we're not just more productive and satisfied, but we're also more engaged with what we do and more likely to achieve our fullest potential. Next, we delved into mastery, our urge to excel at something that truly matters to us. Mastery is about the journey, the continuous process of learning, improving, and refining our skills. It's the pursuit of progress, not perfection, that keeps us motivated and engaged. Finally, we touched on purpose, our yearning to serve something greater than ourselves. Purpose gives our actions meaning and direction. It's the compass that guides our decisions and gives us a reason to rise every morning. In conclusion, the surprising truth about what motivates us isn't found in external rewards or punishments, but in our innate desire for autonomy, mastery, and purpose. These are the pillars of true motivation. They are the elements that spur us to action, push us to overcome obstacles, and inspire us to achieve our goals. The true drive comes from within us, from our desire to be autonomous, to master skills, and to serve a purpose greater than ourselves. That's the surprising truth about what motivates us.